Hey guys, I just recently watched the 2016 horror movie called Gates of Darkness. I found it at Dollar Tree and I was excited to get it because, of course, it starred Jigsaw from the Saw movies. And in this movie, he plays a different role for once. He doesn't play, the usual bad guy. He plays the Monsignor of a Catholic high school where a young male student is having issues at school. He gets picked on by the jocks. They beat him up. They bully him. They say slurs to him. Just really nasty stuff. And of course, he's a bit different than most of the kids that go to school. He dresses in gothic, kind of hot topic, emo type clothes and whatnot. The dark long hair and stuff like that. So the Monsignor tries to help him and he just has a hard time at school. He goes home for a family get together. His grandma is played by Adrienne Barbeau. Did I say that right? Adrienne, of course, is known for being in John Carpenter's The Fog. She was on the old TV show Maude and a lot of other stuff. So she goes to this family get together in front of the family barn. They're having like a picnic. This is a mixed family. He has two other siblings. His stepfather is African American. His stepsister is African American. And then, of course, he has his regular sister. So I thought that dynamic was actually really interesting for a horror movie. He doesn't get along with his stepfather. So they're always butting heads, being that he's a teenager. Anyway, back to the family get together. Adrienne Barbeau, his grandmother, says these weird cryptic things at the luncheon, and she ends up hanging herself right there from the barn. And from then on, there's like this dark cloud over the family. Strange things begin to happen. And the kid, I can't remember his name, but he gets possessed by an evil spirit. And it seems to have to do with past abuse from inside his local church and whatnot. So you see like these weird flashes of him getting abused as a kid. So really, really dark stuff. He does get possessed, and you have the stereotypical possession scenes. But really, the first half of the movie is just a family drama. Him interacting with his blended family, him interacting with a Monsignor at school, him getting bullied at school. So it's a very weird, like, I sat there thinking, like, okay, what the hell is this? When is the horror going to kick in? Well, it doesn't kick in for a good 45 minutes to an hour. His sisters try to save him from being possessed and whatnot, and other people end up trying to help him. And just from giving this review, it sounds kind of interesting. Like it would sound good on paper, but just the way it was shot, the way it was edited, and just the first half of the movie, it reminded me of like a 2002, 2003, like movie you'd see at school about anti-bullying. I was like, there's no way this was made in 2016. I couldn't believe it. You had one of the female actors who played his stepsister from 13 Reasons Why. You have the actor who plays Jigsaw. You have Adrienne Barbeau. And like, I almost feel bad for them because I don't know what happened between the script and the shooting stage or if they just needed the money. But God, just watching the finished product, the movie is like kind of a mess. But it's still kind of interesting in a way because it's such an oddball film. And the special effects are kind of all over the map too. You have like decent special effects, and then you have like these really super cheap, goofy looking special effects. So the movie is like kind of a riot. Like, I thought I was just getting a run of the mill possession movie, but it was just so campy, so over the top. Um, and I think it's on Tubi and whatnot if you want to watch it yourself. It's called Gates of Darkness. It says it's made in 2016, but it feels like such an older movie the way the first half is set up and the special effects. And I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm just saying that because how it stood out to me as a horror movie viewer. So some parts I liked, but the first half was like kind of a drag to sit through. And then the ending, of course, is just kind of weird too. I won't spoil it, but there's other elements that come into play that try to save the possessed kid. It's just all over the place and just so over the top. So that's it for now. I have a few more reviews in the pipeline for the next few weeks. And I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I enjoyed watching this over the top movie. So that's it for now. Bye.